On July 8, 1947, headlines across America scream one shocking claim: Army captures flying saucer. For a moment, the world believed we had proof of life beyond Earth. But what really happened in the desert outside Roswell, New Mexico? Just days before, rancher Mac Brazel was out riding when he came across something strange scattered across his land. Not the wreck of a plane, not anything he had ever seen, sheets of silvery metal that bent and sprang back into shape, beams etched with markings, almost like alien writing. Shards spread across the desert floor, as if something had exploded in midair. Brazel took some of it to the sheriff. Within hours, the military arrived. Soldiers sealed off the site. Trucks rolled in, carrying away every scrap under armed guard. Some locals later said they were threatened into silence. What had crashed in Roswell that was so important it needed to vanish overnight? Intelligence officer Jesse Marcel was one of the first military men to handle the wreckage. He would later insist it was nothing like a balloon, nothing like any material on Earth. Another officer, James Ragsdale, helped secure the crash site, watching soldiers load trucks late into the night. They knew what they saw, but soon they were told never to speak of it again. At first, the Army confirmed it. They said they had recovered a flying disc. Newspapers ran wild with the headline, "Flying Saucer Found." But within 24 hours, the story changed. The saucer was now a weather balloon. Photos were staged. Officers posed with scraps of ordinary foil and sticks. The greatest discovery in human history, erased with a single press release. Why did the military backtrack so fast? For decades, the story stayed buried. Then, in the late 1970s, Jesse Marcel broke his silence. He described the wreckage as impossibly light, indestructible, and clearly not from any balloon. That confession reignited the fire. Witnesses came forward with even more chilling claims. Some described strange symbols carved into the debris. Others whispered about small bodies being recovered. Fragile, child-sized, not human. Were they experimental test subjects, or something far more terrifying? The government tried to shut it down again in the 1990s. This time, they admitted the wreck wasn't a weather balloon. It came from Project Mogul, a secret Cold War operation that used high-altitude balloons to spy on Soviet nuclear weapons. The cover story, they claimed, was to protect classified information. But that left more questions than answers. If it was just spy balloons, why the threats of silence? Why the rushed cover-up? And how do you explain the bodies? The Air Force said they were crash test dummies dropped years later. Convenient, but it didn't match the timelines or the memories of those who swore they saw something alive. Today, Roswell has become legend. A tourist town built on secrets and speculation, a symbol of everything we fear the government might be hiding. But strip away the neon signs and UFO museums, and you're left with one haunting truth. In 1947, something came down in the desert. Soldiers swept in, witnesses were silenced, and in a single day, a flying saucer became a balloon. So what really crashed in Roswell? Was it a spy balloon? A secret weapon? Or was it humanity's first glimpse of life beyond Earth, buried before the world could ever know?